Scott Espinda Sales Adventures. We got a new Mustang.
Time to talk about price and value. I'm sure some of you have gone to the dealership and said, I can't afford that car. I'm sure a lot of you have gone to the store and said, I can't afford that fancy electronics. Yes, you can own those nice things. And I'm going to show you how. Price, value.
So you might be thinking, price and value? Why, whatever do you mean? I'll break it down to you in simple terms. I'll make it short and quick because we got a lot of living to do before we die and we ain't got time to waste. So I will give you a small example. We'll use my bicycle as an example, but do remember the logic and theory applies to everything. Alright, retail, this is $1,200. I got a good deal on it. I paid $500. But in reality, I paid $240 for it. But you ask, the bike I sold before, I bought for $600. I sold it for $260. So $260 minus $500, that is $240. So that means I got an $1,800 value for a price of $840. All because I realized the value. People do the same with cars all the time. Let's take this Mustang for example. Now I won't tell you how much I paid for this Mustang because a gentleman does not kiss and tell. But I will tell you it sold for $10,000. Not that I wanted to sell it, this was my baby, but unfortunately, hard times come for hard decisions. Now if you're thinking, but Scott, I don't got that kind of money. Well actually, yes, you do. You see, at 18, you start to develop credit, or you should start to develop credit. And throughout the years, you develop what is called financial good behavior. And through that financial good behavior, why, your dreams can come true. But here is a word to the wise. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So when it comes to making your way through life, you always want to depend on your best friend. Now, who is your best friend? No, it's not John. It's not Jacob. It may not even be John Jacob Jingleheiser Smith, but your local bank.
You buy something, it has a value. That value is yours. Look at that as investments. Everything you buy should be an investment.
Think back to the bicycle example and use it towards cars. Well, that means if you do it right and you take care of your investment and realize the value and don't mind a small price, that means you could upgrade to new year models by every year. And what does this do for the economy? It keeps the money moving. All examples of good financial behavior habits. So the next time you see that amazing deal that you cannot believe is available, you know that the last person that had that was his investment and he took care of it and he sold it at a good price to upgrade its value.
A lot of you may be thinking, Scott, I already know this already. But you know, the truth is, a lot of people, they don't know this and they don't realize it. The funny thing about money is it gets you in trouble. I'm talking debt. Debt.
Well, what's there to tell you about debt that you don't already know? It's a bottomless pit that is very difficult to get out of. So avoid the green one-eyed monster at any cost. So I hope you've taken in everything from this video I've been trying to put out. Because dreams are for the dreamers and money is for the spenders. And hey, look, we're at our destination. So next time you're at your local bank, why don't you give your friends a special hello and start building those relationships. And of course, always practice good financial behavior and responsibility. I'll see you guys next time.
We'll take me as an example. When I was 21, I had a home. A nice, brand new home in Eva. I was 21 years old. I was entering my 18, 19, 20, 21. My third year into my first job, selling roofing material. And everybody just trip out, 21, he's got a house and yeah, actually it did get me in trouble. Not in the way you thought. What happened was, thank goodness, the person that I was buying it from had a fallout and he wasn't paying the bank from the house, so it got taken away. I mean, it was a loss. It was a big loss, but I didn't have to. I'll be honest, it was too much to handle. It really was. It's and if you're paying mortgage, you know what I mean. And at 21, it was just ridiculous. And so money does get you in trouble. So we lost the house, and it was very sickening. And it was, oh boy, I mean, I guess. I guess the one silver lining in that is that I was 21, and this it was an early lesson to be learned, a lesson that people learn later in their lives.
It's a good vibration, skanking to you, sweet vibration. We come through it, no matter.
Hello, Scott, Espinda.
Go to nation.